That's not earned me yet.
You deserve a worthy end.
Hold on, wait. So yes, it's finally time. Kratos versus Asura. My nigga. I don't think anybody knows how much of a Kratos fan I truly am.
If you haven't
So
heard, Tubi will be streaming
I'm
the Super
obviously
Bowl for
gonna.
free. Get ready
I've
for the
played.
game
I've
and register
seen
now.
everything about Norse. Not Greek though, because I'm a little bit too young. But I didn't grow up Greek. I didn't grow up with Greek. I grew up with
Kratos
Norse.
versus Asura.
The ghost of
But
Sparta
I love both of
versus
these
the
niggas, though.
Wrathful Destructor. Cause sometimes you just want to punch a god in the face. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. In the beginning, the Primordials waged war across existence, a series of cosmic clashes that birthed the universe.
Boom! Now that's what I call a big bang.
From Ceto's death, the oceans would flow. From Uranus's strikes, the stars were spawned, and so forth. Thus, the world itself was born from violence.
Starting the
Yes,
whole
sir.
messy cycle, Uranus was overthrown by his Titan son, Kronos, who was overthrown by his Olympian son, Zeus, who battled his own son, Kratos.
As a classic bastard child of Zeus,
He's
Kratos was left among
7'8".
Spartan's
Nigga, I thought he was like 6 foot.
mortals, far exceeding all among him. He became a fierce warrior, winning many of
Likes Atreus, Alos, Mimir, his family. Dislike selfish gods, sliding puzzles, and Sackboy doesn't want to talk about.
battle until finally cornered by
Oh,
ruthless
wow.
barbarians.
Ares,
gosh.
destroy these guys who
I
are
guess that's
kicking my
canon.
ass, and my life is yours. A deal was made, and Kratos was joined at the bone with the Blades of Chaos, a set of chain swords and basically a badass whirlwind of flame and steel.
But Ares
Hell
had
yeah.
a scheme. While doing work for his god, Kratos accidentally murdered his own family, permanently marked by the ashes of his wife and daughter. He was, forevermore, the ghost of Sparta.
So, he was kinda understandably really pissed off. Time for a new god of war. The gods were crapping their togas in fear as the new god of war took out his rage on all of them. And got some new gear out of it, too.
With Poseidon's
What the
trident
fuck
and
was
Icarus's
that?
wings, Kratos dominated
Weapons.
both sea and sky.
I'm gonna read this, and y'all can skip this if you want to. Arms of Sparta, Barbarian Hammer, Blade of Artemis, Blades of Chaos, Blade of Olympus, Eyes of Atlantis, Gauntlet of Zeus, Golden Fleece, Head of Head of Medusa, Icarus Wings, Poseidon's Trident, Scourge of Spears of Destiny, Sun Shields, Typhoon's Bane, Jesus Christ, and more. Norse Nevi's knives, drop near spear, my favorite, relics, sword hits, talismans, and more. Shields, Gauntlet Shield, Guardian Shield, Onslaught Shield, Shatterstar Shield, Won't Stone.
God. He also
Fuck it,
has
I'm
a
done.
tendency to carry powerful severed heads, like Medusa's.
And the claws of Hades could steal souls, even the soul of Hades himself. Should have thought that one through, man.
Neither Perseus or Hercules were a
Jesus, he
match
was
for
drowning
Kratos,
somebody?
Nor was Helios, the sun god capable of moving stars and spreading light across the entire underworld.
He fought Atlas, the Titan of Strength, who broke the load-bearing pillar of the universe. So Kratos forced him to hold up the cosmos on his own instead.
And he could do it with just one hand, according to the novelization.
Even his grandpappy Kronos failed to stop him. You know, the guy who overthrew the primordial that punched the universe into existence?
Causing shockwaves that moved over a quadrillion times faster than light.
How can you quantify this shit?
Then there's Daddy.
I mean, I'm not mad.
Who proved
It's
a serious
Kratos.
challenge until
I don't care.
Kratos drew perhaps his ultimate weapon, the Blade of Olympus.
It can make tornadoes, lightning.
Well, I guess it's canon. Well, I wouldn't say it's canon because the original. I don't know, but I'm starting to assume that the Blade of Olympus is the strongest weapon that Kratos has ever had. So
Force fields. Oh, and it can
Seems
save
like they
the
think
hell
so,
out of
too.
you. It siphons
Jesus.
godly energy and can pull enough to even kill Zeus. Like father, like son.
Even while Kratos
Yeah.
ultimately released hope across the Greek world, he could only do so after annihilating everything.
Like a badass, he was unstoppable, non-stop killing and sex and even more killing. And yet, he couldn't be any more depressed.
His wife and daughter were still gone. What was he to do?
He didn't know. He wandered aimlessly for years, somehow stumbling into Norse mythology where he met Faye, his second wife. Good start, buddy.
Kratos had a new lease on life, but he could not escape his past mistakes.
There's a reason he hid his swords in a dingy basement. Even so, Faye insisted he could do better. So he became a dad to a new boy.
Easily the
Boy.
toughest task he ever undertook, especially after Faye unfortunately died of a mysterious illness.
Damn it, not
Mysterious.
again. But hey, it wasn't Kratos' fault this time. And Faye left the tools he'd need to keep the boy safe.
I don't give a fuck. I feel like Faye is still alive. I still have not gone to terms with her being dead, bro.
Including the Leviathan axe.
Far from the
She had way
whirling
too much
rage of the
secrets,
blades
bro.
of chaos, the Leviathan axe was deliberate and mighty, said to rival
I could be wrong.
Mjolnir itself.
Thor wishes Mjolnir was as cool as this axe. It's imbued with ice magic and a poison even the gods fear. It can be summoned to Kratos' hand from a distance, and it
Oh, has
even shatters
poison?
souls.
Kratos may have once
Shatter
been a sword of
souls.
vengeance, but with his new weapons and a new purpose, he stood as a shield against the godly Asir.
Too bad he just can't help but get in trouble with gods. But now he knew how to control his anger.
Which is even more important than it sounds. Kratos' Spartan rage summons an inner strength with magical properties.
He can even get so pissed off that he straight up heals himself. That seems like the opposite of what should happen.
Not all anger is problematic, and Kratos wields plenty of new weapons and relics
What
to
the
channel
hell
his rage through.
is
The
that?
Draupnir ring, which can summon a bunch of wind spears. They can absorb all types of energy and blast it back. He even has relics and magic that can warp space and slow down time.
Naturally, he contested with the strongest of the Norse gods, including the god of thunder Thor, who was powerful enough to fight the fire giant Surtur and the world serpent Jormungandr at the same time.
Oh, and that
He was fighting them at the same time? I thought he was just fighting Thormagander. When was
fire
this?
giant would be the cause of actual Ragnarok.
Hold
He
on.
was powerful enough to fight the fire giant Surtur and the world serpent
Oh, you
Jormungandr
can see
at
him.
the same time.
Damn.
Oh, and that fire giant would be the cause of actual Ragnarok. You can't defeat me, Thor. I know, but he can.
Well, not exactly. Freyr, the rain god, held off Ragnarok for a considerable time on his own, and the sheer power of Ragnarok shook Yggdrasil down to its very roots.
That's the
Damn.
world tree, which is like a literal tree that connects the whole universe.
According to Freya, the tree's very existence supports all of creation among its boughs. Every strand transcending time, transcending space. Everything comes back to the tree.
So it's kind of like Kratos lives in a really, really, really big treehouse.
In his
For
quest to
real.
free the Norse world, Kratos reclaimed old weapons by reckoning with his past sins, even taking up the Blade of Olympus once again.
Even better, he actually got to be a decent dad. And now
Yes.
the boy is a man and also a bear.
Kratos made a lifetime of mistakes, but this future would be different. He'd be more than he was in the past. Not just a god of war, but a leader, a father, and a defender. A god of hope.
Yes. Yes.
This
Well
battle is
done.
sponsored by
Well done. Skip this ad.
12,000 years, he's free!
I haven't seen Asura in so many years. Well, I never played Asura in so many years, but I heard that nigga's strong as fuck, and I've seen this nigga's feats.
He was the demigod of wrath, Asura.
He's in space right now.
Other demigod generals.
He is older than Kratos. Far older than Kratos. Okay. Shit. 12. What the fuck?
Asura served as defender of humanity against the impure Goma, dark spirit monsters infesting the world.
And
Oh, they put him in Marvel vs. Capcom?
by wielding a mystic energy formed from human prayer, mantra.
By advancing technology with mantra, the Guardian Generals became essentially hyper-powerful mystic cyborgs. They could each harness mantra through a different emotional affinity. For August, it was greed. For Yasha, it was melancholy.
I'll give you one chance to guess what Asura's is.
By
Great.
File free in the app by 2/18. When you switch to TurboTax, do it yourself.
With Factor.
By tapping into his wrath, Asura can take many forms for battle, like the six-armed Vajra, a state powerful enough to subdue the embodiment of the planet's will and the source of the Goma, Vlitra.
But he wasn't angry enough to put Goma Vlitra down for good. At least not yet. Of course, since he's literally powered by wrath, no enemy of Asura's would be stupid
wrath.
enough to do something that would make him
A
even more
dumbass.
mad, right? Right?
Funny you should say that.
God damn it.
First off, Asura is not some one-dimensional anger machine. In myth, the Asuras were powerful and aggressive beings, sure, but not inherently evil, just like Asura himself. He's a warrior, but also a husband with a daughter, Mithra,
And Mithra has the unique power to supercharge mantra energy.
which gave Asura's prideful commander, Deus, an idea. If he could weaponize Mithra, literally wiring her up to a super weapon, the Guardian Generals could maybe finally end Goma Vlitra for good.
Well, obviously, Asura wasn't gonna go along with that. So Deus framed Asura for killing the Emperor, murdered his wife, kidnapped Mithra, and then just straight up killed him. What a dick.
But true to his nature,
He came back,
Asura
though.
was literally too angry to die. So
For
long as
real.
a single part of his body remains and can possess mantra, he can climb back out of Naraka, a sort of limbo underworld between life and death. Thanks to some coaxing from a strange golden spider, he did just that, with an all-new purpose in mind.
Make the gods pay! Oh yeah, they're calling themselves gods now. Turns out they're all assholes who started sacrificing thousands of innocent people to try to power up. So Asura got really pissed off.
And through his rage, Asura's power exploded, rising enough to throw giants like ragdolls, shatter whole moons, and destroy a fellow deity, Wyzen.
Who could dwarf the planet and wreck it with just a finger. Look at this!
Asura is so powerful, his soul cannot be manipulated by the Goma or the deities. He can propel himself with mantra to fly, harden his fist to break steel, fire explosive energy blasts.
And headbutt you so hard you wish you could die even faster. The dude literally stockpiles anger into a burst of energy that can one-shot even the toughest of foes. And when he goes unlimited mode, he can rapid-fire those super attacks without overheating.
Asura's vengeance quest wasn't all shouting and explosions, though. I mean, it was a lot of that, but he also tried to protect people from the gods, including a girl who very much reminded him of his own daughter.
Yeah,
But she
Asura's
dies, though.
the kind of guy who wants to be a great dad, but all he knows how to do is punch anything that upsets his kid, like that one dad that knocks out a ref at a Little League game.
And then the gods killed that girl too, along with
Yup.
her whole village, sparking Asura to unleash his berserker aura.
You know how the gods were sacrificing thousands of people to power up? Well, Asura got so freaking angry, he built up enough mantra to match them, even though they'd been building up energy for thousands of years. Seriously, guys, you're pissing off the guy who literally gets more powerful the angrier he gets. What did you think was
I
gonna
mean,
happen?
yeah,
Yet even
for real,
in
but
berserker mode,
damn.
Asura never lost total control.
Berserker Asura adds even more extra arms, and they're big and glowy now. The man can launch so much angry mantra, he wiped out the god's whole space fleet in seconds.
Asura's anger raised to levels so high even he couldn't contain it, scorching him into his wrath form.
Even though it hurts Asura while he's in it, this form is still perfect for absolutely shit-stomping a snobby demigod's face in. It's okay though, his brother-in-law punched the edge out of him.
Yasha saw the error of the deity's senseless sacrifices and teamed up with Asura for a coup against Deus.
Awesome, they're bros again! Just in time for Asura to hit his former boss with so much mantra that he burst, then dive into the planet's core to obtain power equal to 1,000 arms! His mantra form, finally, a power capable of killing Vlitra in a big planet-busting blast!
Deus was defeated and Gaia was saved. Yet, Asura's wrath hadn't been quelled.
Title drop!
It turns out that spider that guided him was actually Chakravartin, the creator of Mantra and the entire universe.
And everyone's suffering was part of his plan to make Asura his heir. Chakra kidnapped Mithra, because of course he did, and tested Asura in the form of a massive golden Buddha statue. Check out the size of it! That thing can literally hold a galaxy in its palm. Naturally, Asura and the statue threw hands.
Enter the Mantra reactor. Capable of holding 7 trillion souls, Asura instead used it as a vessel for a far greater power.
His own
What the
unfiltered
fuck?
rage. At last, Asura could show the world his real colors.
Everyone from the humans to the 7 deities to Chakravartin saw Asura's anger as a weapon, a sword for tyranny, when that was never who he was. His rage was really a shield to protect humanity, and most of all, his daughter.
A shield larger than a planet! Unbound by his past limits, Asura's ultimate destructor form effortlessly punched through asteroids larger than nebulas, dodged planet-sized lasers moving 2 quadrillion times faster than light, and obliterated whole stars.
This nigga's gonna
Understandably
beat
impressed
Kratos.
and offered Asura a chance to take his place. Asura smiled at the offer and extended his arm.
Right into Chakra's face, as if he was gonna let some god trample
Also,
over
they're
more
they're counting Akuma. What about Ryu? Damn, I don't see Ryu. Okay.
worlds. Instead, he literally beat the QTEs out of God, obliterating him and his plans in a cosmic explosion.
But with Chakravartin dead, so was the concept of Mantra itself. Those who depended on it could not survive, including Asura.
Hey, as long as Mithra was fine, it was worth it. Besides, he'll reincarnate millions of years later, still kicking ass, ready to smack a random thug, a meteor, or Ryu, right in the balls.
It's interesting. Despite the dangers of uncontrolled anger, Asura's wrath gave him the power to save everything. All because of just one thing.
Some bastard made his daughter cry, so they had to pay. Now that's a god I can get behind.
Okay.
This battle is sponsored by Price.
Another ad. Death battle.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all
Now what the
possibilities.
fuck was that?
It's time for a death battle!
Don't show my goat dancing like that, bro. Oh, I'm so scared. I really want Kratos to win. Like dead ass. I want him to win so badly, but I don't even know if he will. I heard Devil Artemis was the person who made this little animation, I think. And that bitch bright.
It's true then. The god of war is on Gaia. But not for long. You do not want this fight.
Chill out, nigga! He didn't even start the altercation. Oh my god! Okay. Oh, Lord. We doing QTEs now?
Join Planet
Bro,
Fitness
get
today and
this
save.
ad
Just
out of
$1
my
down,
face,
$15 a
bro.
month.
Ooh. Damn. Damn.
You let your wrath consume you. I have been down that road before. Shut up! Very well.
Burn that nigga. Yes. Yes. Kill that nigga, Kratos. Kill that nigga. Even though I think he technically can't die. Oh, Lord. Oh my God! Both of his arms is gone, I think? Oh Lord, here we go. Oh, what the fuck is happening, bro? That's not gonna do shit. We're gonna watch. Wow.
This is not my end!
I thought he was gonna eat that punch, but never. Okay, okay. Please use the Blade of Olympus to kill this nigga, bro. All jokes aside, this fight is really good, bro. Nigga, did you just smile? Wait, is he dead?
Death has not heard me yet, Titan.
Death has not earned me yet.
You deserve a worthy end.
Does not sound like Kratos, but he's close enough. This nigga is scaling Asura, bro. Well, if that's the right. He has the Blade of Olympus. He has the Blade of Olympus. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Alright. Go back. He has to play from. Okay. I still don't think that's his last form, though, unfortunately. Why does it feel like it's over?
You are a monster no longer. I never was.
Damn. Yes. Yes. Okay, I don't. Okay, this is kind of cool. I'm glad he didn't die in like a vicious way. I don't like those types of deaths in death battle, but I mean, granted it's death battle. I don't know why, but I still don't like them. Don't matter. Oh my gosh, yes. Is he done? Damn, he sees him and Calliope. Within Asura and what's her name? Yes! Yes!
Well,
Yes!
I guess
Yes!
Asura's wrath
Yes!
really is
It
gone.
only makes sense that the blade of Olympus would kill Asura, because the blade is literally meant to kill gods, I think.
This is how it'd
Or
go.
titans,
Even though
whatever.
Asura can blow up stars.
Asura had some amazing displays of apocalyptic destruction, but the full scope of their speed, experience, versatility, and power sheds a surprising light.
At first glance, speed seems like a shoo-in for Asura. Kratos is quick, but he never dodged a universe-crossing laser.
That doesn't mean he couldn't. Remember, as usual, we look at these characters at their peak, free from gameplay restrictions.
Yeah, we're looking at everything in canon, and Kratos fought and killed Helios, the sun god.
From the moment he's introduced, Helios is emphasized to be immensely powerful. Without Helios, darkness would shroud everything. His light was fast enough to illuminate the entire underworld while Kratos sailed through it, taking a few hours at most.
So, kinda hard to quantify, but that's consistent with the shockwaves the primordials caused that spawned the universe.
Arguments could be made for which is faster, the primordial shockwaves or Chakravartin's intergalactic lasers. Since it's so close, it's safest to assume their speeds are generally even.
But what
Wow.
does speed matter if you don't know how to use it? Let's cover experience.
Asura
lived
has
across
this, right?
centuries, obviously a lot longer than Kratos.
And while Kratos eventually learned to control his rage, Asura pretty much always had that control.
So Asura easily takes experience.
Yeah.
But when it comes to versatility, he couldn't match all the weapons and abilities Kratos had.
Sure, Asura's quite skilled and a monster at martial arts, but his fighting style mostly relies on one thing.
A whole lot of punching.
Kratos' weapons, magic, runes, relics, and even his rage gave him far more options in combat, slowing down time, healing injuries, and most importantly, multiple weapons that could drain a variety of energies, like mantra.
Yeah, when Asura loses all his mantra energy, that's it for him. So the Dropnir spears and the Blade of Olympus gave Kratos exactly what he needed. Versatility
spears?
and
I
multiple
don't-
ways to finish this for good before
I don't
Asura
understand
just comes
that.
crawling back out of the underworld.
If he could, Asura's
I haven't gotten that
resurrections
far
take
into
years or
Ragnarok, so I don't really know the full details on like the Dropnir spear, but damn, I didn't know if it's that damn
Centuries,
strong. What
days
the
at
fuck?
best.
But all this assumes Kratos could match Asura's crazy strength. All roads lead to power, which should go to Asura, right? Look at what he can
No.
do. If this came down to who made the bigger kaboom, he'd kick Kratos' ass in 2 seconds.
But a closer
No.
examination of their feats reveals the truth.
At his peak, Asura overpowered Chakravartin, annihilating that cosmic golden god.
By measuring the dimensions of Chakravartin's body and scaling it up to match the size of
Or-
this galaxy-eclipsing statue, we can determine its volume. Add in the density of gold, for good measure assuming the form is solid throughout, and its mass far exceeds not just our galaxy, but our entire observable universe.
Destroying that big golden god would need energy on par with obliterating our universe 91,000 times.
Extremely
What?
impressive and unfathomable.
So how is he
the
stronger
same
than-
idea applies to Ragnarok shaking the roots of Yggdrasil.
Ragnarok is obviously a bit of a different beast than Kratos, but what really matters is what Freyr did.
Right, Freyr, a god comparable to Kratos, held back Ragnarok's power for a significant time.
So Kratos should be capable of the same level of power, or even more.
Using an official map and knowing the world tree's branches encompass all of existence, we can measure its size and volume.
And we know this map is accurate because it shows these two realms conjoined, which we see in game.
Even if we
Damn.
assume the Tree of the Realms is only 1% solid, a significant lowball that Kratos should easily scale above, shaking such an incomprehensibly large structure would require enough force to destroy our universe's mass energy 9 million times over.
That's almost 100 times greater than Chakravartin's destruction. And this isn't some one-off outlier. I mean, a realm-shattering supergiant doesn't sound too different from the other Titans and Olympians Kratos defeated.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's easy to think
This
that we
doesn't
never
even
see
skip.
Kratos do
That wasn't even his. Norse is not even. He did crazier things in Greece than Norse. What?
anything that matches Asura, but we do. Helios' speed matches Chakravartin, and Kratos outsped him. Atlas is strong enough to lift all of reality, and Kratos overpowered him. Kronos defeated the creator of the universe in a one-on-one fight, same as Asura, and Kratos killed Kronos. Add in the clear numerical comparison of Chakravartin, Ragnarok, and Yggdrasil, and Kratos takes the edge in power.
But hey, Captain,
Wow.
if you give us Asura's Wrath too, we'll try this again.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Please give us
Asura,
please
the sun
another one.
rises.
We
The
need
god
another
of
one.
Wrath was Kratos.
The winner is Kratos.
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
what
Thank you.
if?
Huh? 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 What? Yo, end the video. Yo, end the video. 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 Yo. Please. What do you mean alternate ending? What do you mean alternate ending? Did this nigga just die? That's Calliope. Oh, so
And
this...
that concludes my pitch for Asura's Wrath 2. The end. Next time on Death
Oh,
Battle.
so wait, was that like, was that a joke, or are they saying like it could go both ways? Like Asura could win and Kratos can win. So they're, I don't know, whatever. I don't give a fuck about that alternate ending bullshit. I don't care. Is that Ghost Rider? It's Spawn?
Subscribe and join
Ooh,
us if you want to see more Death Battle.
hold
Thanks
on,
for watching.
hold on. Okay, Kratos versus Spawn. Damn. I'm gonna check with how that's about. That shit's probably gonna come out like in April, bro. This shit took a cool minute to come out. Like, I thought it was gonna come out late January. This came out fucking early February, bro. But hey, it's what it is. I'm glad to see that my GOAT fucking eviscerated Asura, bro. It was a good fight. Good fight though. But hey, he remaining on top type shit. Like, fuck that nigga Asura type shit. Alright, I'm